If you feel like you're moving out of a transformative cycle, this message may be for you. Especially if you woke up with a little pep in your step and you're excited, and maybe you don't know exactly where those steps are going to take you, but there's an energy of excitement and new. The song that my guides played was Glorious by Macklemore. I made it through the darkest of the night, and I will see the sunrise. I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. Yes, okay, here we go. Spilled coffee. Anyway, fertility was your first card. This is that energy, that glorious energy after you making it through the darkest of the night, mental conflict. There are some financial and material changes coming in. I'm going to read fertility because this is like, whoa, this is good. This is very good. You're very fertile right now with your ability to create and manifest with the universe, okay? Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You're the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. You're in this powerful birth cycle right now, and with this birth cycle, there may be doubts, and I do feel like the darkest of the nights was facing energies within yourself, but some of these energies may have been related to material things, okay, that you've been working through, but you're able to kind of still connect within and find some kind of solution here. Anyone's Game by Iron and Wine was the song that played after Glorious. It has that feeling of surrender, mystery, uncertainty, like life is fluid, things change and you have to be adaptable. And I do feel like that's talking about the process that you previously went through. This is the right card for that. But I do feel like this showed up in your physical. Like life was unpredictable and no one really is in charge, okay? Things happen that we can't foresee. And I feel like you worked through that and now you have this rebirth energy, okay? That's going to help you move past that shadow area. The next song that played was Alchemy by Finnegan. And I don't even think there's lyrics to this song, but alchemy, you were alchemizing shadows in your physical world, but also what you went through in the physical was healing something in your subconscious as well. And so that's why this fresh, new exciting start is happening. That's why you're so fertile, because you were able to release probably a lot with the eclipse energy, and I think that past full moon was pretty intense. I feel like you guys really felt that energy if this is for you. You're shifting into the perspective of what felt like loss and chaos is also, it was that. It was loss, it was chaos, it was hard, but it also is working out. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're supported. And I feel like there's a higher understanding of like, yeah, I went through some shit, but here I am. I'm okay, right? And I'm asking what's in your future, and it's hope. It's like you have a renewed hope after a time of maybe losing hope, okay? And the sunshine, your solar plexus, maybe getting like some kind of energetic upgrade. That's been coming through a lot for some of my clients. I feel like there's a confidence being built in trusting in yourself and your higher guidance again, because I feel like during this time of conflict there was a sense of being betrayed by listening to yourself, and what you're seeing now as you get out of this dark time is that you were going to be okay the whole time. As hard as it was, there still may be some resentment there and forgiveness needed, but at the end of the day you have much to look forward to, and that's what this message is talking about. Okay, what else? What else do we want to discuss with this beautiful collective? Solitude, yeah, and this came in reverse. Solitude, during this time of conflict, you did go into solitude, and now it's okay to step out again because you have that pep in your step again, because maybe you are feeling social again. And I think you listened to yourself and you took some time off from being around a bunch of people, and you went within and you learned, okay? That's part of the alchemical process. You're an alchemist. You're a healer, whatever you want to call yourself, you're transmuting energy. I do think this is coming out for your future as well, in the what's to come card, because I think it's important for you to balance that, okay? For you to, yes, go out and let the world see you shine, right? This card makes me think of the lyrics from Glorious. When I open my eyes, I hope to see you shine. You have a newer perspective, and you're going to see yourself shine differently, but it's also important to balance the shine and the solitude, okay? Because that's really needed at this time, because there's something you're doing where you do need to be connected and you do need to trust again. Okay, what is the last and closing card for this collective? Oh, triumph and awareness. Yes, balancing your triumph and awareness. Okay, I do want to touch on awareness here because triumph is obvious. I mean, this is that yellow, oh my gosh, we're planting our flags, the world is up for grabs. That's hilarious. That's right after this because I had to look up the lyrics. We're planting our flags, the world is up for grabs. And your flag that you're planting and what you're representing is a total awareness of all that is, that there's much more to see in this world than what they teach us, right? I really feel like that's what you represent. There's something you're building here that not only gains you a new perspective, you plant new awareness for people to go and explore and to find hope again, even in the darkest times. That's kind of why you went through this, because whatever it is you went through, you can maybe talk about, or you can use your experience with whatever it is. It's an example of how to find awareness, okay? It brings awareness to hope and to new. You represent this new rebirth energy of changing. The world is up for grabs, okay? Because when things fall apart, that gives space for rebuilding. And that's kind of what this past journey represented for you. So that's beautiful. Wow, I love that. I absolutely love that. If you ever want to book a one-on-one with me, the only way to do so is through my website that you can find in the link in my bio. All right, guys, have a great day.